This weekend marked the beginning of March Madness. There were tons of upsets on the first day. University of Alabama Birmingham upset Iowa State, Georgia State upset Baylor, and UCLA upset SMU. It seemed Friday's potential Day 2 Cinderellas may have stayed up partying after midnight, as there was not a single upset the second day. Over 11.4 million brackets were filled out on ESPN, and after the first round and the second round, only 14 remained perfect. Clearly, most people didn't know much about March Madness. Even the President of the United States, Barack Obama, filled out a bracket and had Villanova advancing to the finals. Villanova was upset in the second round. Looks like another idea of his that didn't pass. We went around the campus of Ann Arbor to see who knew the least about the tournament and asked some questions we made up. Even though everything you're about to hear was completely false, that did not stop these basketball fanatics from giving their opinions in our second March Madness edition of the University of Mythigan. What do you think of the Minneapolis Mighty Ducks getting snubbed?
That was actually, I was actually shocked about that one. That one, I thought that they were going to get in. They had a really remarkable season. I followed them a couple times, and I don't know what goes through what the process really is, and why they got snubbed. But I was actually pretty upset about that one. I have a friend that's goes to the University of Minnesota, so he's upset about it. He talked about it. That one I do remember. He talked to me about, so he was upset about that one.
Was it a fair decision for the NCAA to give the Kentucky Wildcats a 2-game bye to reward them for their undefeated season?
That's like a hard one. I kind of want to say yeah, just because, I mean, that's some real hard work to go undefeated. That's crazy. It's like unheard of. But at the same time, I can see like how other teams would have the issue with it, especially over the #1 seeds. But in a way, yeah, I kind of do think it's fair.
We're out here about the breaking news about Kentucky winning the national championship last night. Were you surprised that they were able to remain undefeated?
Yeah, it was pretty surprising. Like they really carried through. They played a great game, and it was impressive.
What was your favorite part about the game?
The part where they dribbled the ball. Yep.
A lot of people are picking the Blue Mountain State Goats as their Cinderella team to go far. What do they need to do to advance?
Win games. You know, be consistent, play like a senior ball that they have been doing, and yeah, just keep that momentum going. I don't think it's going to happen, but I mean, that's how they would win. I'd put more into maybe Buffalo or SF Austin, but you know, they got a chance.
What was your reaction to the Juilliard Thespians getting their first ever NCAA bid as the 16 seed?
It's exciting for a new school to, you know, be able to make it, and like it gives hope for those players, and like it's awesome because now that they made it, they're going to get better recruits, and like it can become a program. That's always good. And
a lot of people say they can be dramatic on the floor, even flopping at times and acting out there. How do you think that'll play out in the NCAA tournament?
I think towards the start, perhaps, but towards the end, I think it gets very intense, and players aren't thinking about, you know, cheating other ones. Like they're just into, you know, playing the game. And I think it may be a thing at the start, but towards the end, like towards the finals, it won't be much of an issue.
How will the 16 seed London Silly Nannies compete against the #1 Villanova Wildcats?
No, they won't be able to. No way. No way.
Why not?
Villanova's Villanova. I mean, they're a great all-around team, and I mean, historically, 16th ranked teams against the #1 ranked team never make it through.
And do you think their star point guard Peter Griffin will be able to help out?
Could make it interesting, I think. But in the end, Villanova will come on top.
Some people say that he needs to lose a little bit of weight. He's a little too overweight out there on the court. Do you think that's going to slow him down?
No, I think it gives him benefit, actually. Honestly, I think having a little weight to throw around isn't a bad thing. Kind of keeps everyone on their toes. Honestly, I think someone in his position, having a little weight to throw around gives him benefit.
Where were you when the Duke ACC Player of the Year, Jahlil Okafor, decided to forego the tournament to declare for the draft?
I think I wasn't anywhere special. I was just like watching it in my dorm on ESPN.
What's your reaction to that?
I mean, I'm surprised, but I can see why he made the decision.
Why do you think he did that?
Like, why do you think he, like...
Forego the tournament?
I mean, you can see like he wants a career in professional basketball. I mean, personally, that's not what I would have done. I would have stuck by my team and like gone through with the tournament. But I understand why professional sports are appealing to people.